Fight back is dead. Fight back is dead. And it reminds me of that skit, that Monty Python skit. Reminds me of the Monty Python skit, Mr. Speaker, when John,
the leader of the opposition,
when a customer came back to Cleese, who was a proprietor, talking about a dead parrot he'd purchased from him. And Cleese told him,
Order. Members of the government will cease interjecting. Order. The House will come to order. The member for Isaacs has a point of order.
Point of order, sir, is understanding Order 145. I hardly think that a joke about Monty Python has got anything to do with the question that was asked of the Prime Minister. And I'd ask you to get him to get back to the question.
Order. Order. The House will come to order. Honourable members are obviously being a bit overtaxed by the late night sittings. Now we'll just have a little bit less mirth and a little bit more order. There's no point of order. The Prime Minister is in order.
Mr. Speaker,
if members on my left continue to interject, I'll deal with them.
Police said to the customer that the parrot was just hibernating. It's dormant, he said. It's temporarily paralysed. It's lost its power of speech. But the customer said, no, it's dead.
For Bruce will cease interjecting.
It's no more. It's a late parrot. Now, Mr. Speaker, the opposition have got a dead parrot on their hands. They've got fight back. And the fact is, now they are about to embark upon a bizarre ritual to breathe life back into it. And we see today they're going to have a US-style convention, a fair, a policy fair in Sydney where thousands will come, and they're expecting the thousands to come. Businesses will have a choice of three-size booths, so you can actually take a booth, a $750 booth, a $2,500 booth or a $10,000 booth. But the federal director of the Liberal Party, Andrew Robb, said last night policy debate would not be a big focus of the convention.
Order.
And he said,
order.
Another way of saying it is that fight back is bereft of life and rests in peace, but people can come and pay homage to it, you see. You can see how much endorsement it's had. Fight back, not the Bible for me, says the new Liberal Party leader in Western Australia, Richard Court.
The member for Menzies on a point of order. Order. Members on my right will cease interjecting. The member for Menzies on a point of order.
The question to the Honourable Prime Minister was specifically on the budget and what consultation he and his government would carry out in the framing of that budget. It had nothing to do with what the opposition would do in relation to fight back, and I can't see at all how you can rule that this question or this answer is now relevant.
Order. The Prime Minister will come back to the question. The Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, the Liberal Party's fight back policy has died. They're now going to have a fair. There's going to be no policy debate, no real consultation, no discussion about policy. Unlike the government, who's continually meeting and talking with the business community, the fact is, Mr. Speaker, in the language of Monty Python, fight back has joined the choir invisible. It's had it. It's gone. It's defunct. It's no more. It's late. It's a late fight back. And the fact is, Mr. Speaker, that this person over here has run out of ideas. Fight back's nothing but a nasty tax on consumption. A nasty tax on consumption which tries to transfer wealth from the low paid to the high paid. He's being found out, and now of all things we're going to be subject to the most flim-flam proposition of all, some sort of convention about fight back and nonsense at the Liberal Party state fair.
Point of order, Mr. Speaker. You've drawn to the attention of the Prime Minister on a number of occasions about the relevance of his answer. He has flagrantly disobeyed your ruling, and I ask you to take the appropriate action.
I think the Prime Minister has completed his answer.